Well, there was a new show at the Phoenix Theater, and we wanted to tell you a little bit about it this morning. I'm joined by Jeannie Schubert and Johanna Carlisle, who are cast in 9 over at the Phoenix Theater. A story surrounding one man and, what, 13, or is it 15 beautiful women?
I believe it is 13
women. Okay.
Yes.
The numbers are definitely not, either they're really good or they're really bad. Welcome to the show. It's nice to have both of you here.
Thank you very much.
So tell me a little bit about this story.
It's I think, a very beautiful story. It is about a man who is going through kind of both an artistic crisis and a midlife crisis. They're tied up together, and it's about him processing through that. And you kind of get to go walk that journey with him through the course of the show, and it's about the many women who are a part of his life.
So what is it like to be cast in a show that has so many different women in it?
It's a fantastic experience. It's very empowering to be with so many women, and you learn so much from each other. There's always the stigma that working with so many women can be very difficult, and with this particular group, we've had it's been amazing, absolutely amazing.
Well, if you'll indulge me, I'm going to ask her one more question because it's completely pressing on my mind. You play a prostitute. What is that like? I mean, that's got to be kind of interesting.
It is. It's actually, she is a very earthy, just very genuine being. And I think it's interesting that it's considered controversial that she's, this part. And we look through eyes with our 21st century eyes, and we forget what it was like in pre-World War II Italy, where prostitution was not necessarily accepted, but it was just part of the unspoken culture that that was there. So it's very interesting to be able to play this role. It's a great part, absolutely.
Well, Jeannie, tell me a little bit about your character. You're Louisa, and you know, how did you find the inspiration? Tell me about that character, and then how you kind of got your inspiration to play her.
Louisa is Guido's wife. They had been married for 20 years, and she was an actress at one point, and she gave up that life to be the wife of this brilliant director. And it's a very beautiful role, and she's a very strong woman, and it's a very interesting study to see this woman who is in fact very strong and intelligent, who chooses to stay in a relationship in which he is entirely unfaithful to her, and she knows it.
It sounds like there's so many different kind of parallel storylines going on, and I guess you would have to have that with 13 different women.
Absolutely. So that's really the essence of the show. It's Guido's story and his relationship to all these different women and how they have affected his life.
Right.
Favorite moment in the show? Do you have one?
I have to say it's her song. When she sings "Be On Your Way," it moves me every single night, and I'm backstage, and just hearing her sing this piece is just amazing. So
but a tribute to you. And how about you? What's your favorite moment in the show?
It's so hard for me to say, because every time I see it and listen to it, I feel like each progressive moment is my favorite moment in the show. I mean, not really a cop-out. I think it's just every moment is such a part of the whole and contributes so beautifully to it that it's very, very hard for me to choose one specific moment from the show.
Thankfully, we don't have to choose one moment either, because all we have to do is buy our tickets, and I want to let everybody know how they can do that. 9 runs through May 8th at the Phoenix Theater, which is located on 100 East McDowell Road, and you can call them at 602-254-2151 or visit them online at phoenixtheater.com.